Hello, welcome to my channel. We have been solving this past paper. So right now I have this mathematics paper 3, pure math 3. It is from May, June 2025. So let's start. Question number 1. Okay, let me make my pen a little bit more sharp. Okay, so we have this equation. We need to solve it. So what is it? E to the power x plus 2 e to the power minus x. If I bring it on the other side, it will become equal to 4 times e to the power x minus 3. Am I right? Okay, this is x. Okay, so it is e to the power x plus 2 e to the power minus x. This will be 4 e to the power x. It will become minus 4 e to the power x if I bring it to the left side. Similarly, this is minus 12 and it will become plus 12 equal to 0. Okay, the problem? Okay, now uh, you see this e to the x and minus e to the minus 4 e to the x, it will become minus 3 e to the power x, and then we have plus 2 e to the power minus x and plus 12 equals 0. Okay, uh, let me multiply with negative 1 everywhere. So this will become 3 e to the power x, negative 2 e to the power negative x, and negative 12 equals 0. Okay, now what I will do, I will multiply everything with e to the power x again, for left side and right side. So this will become e to the power 3, e to the power 2x. And this will become minus 2 only, and this will become minus 12 e to the power x. No problem? So I can rearrange it e to the power 3 e to the power 2x minus 12 e to the power x and minus 2 equals 0. Now let's make a substitution. Let's assume that e to the power x is equal to, let's call it y. So of course, e to the power 2x will become y squared, right? So we have 3y squared minus 12y minus 2 equals 0. Okay, so now we have extended quadratic equation. Let's try to solve it, and I will use quadratic formula to solve it. So y equals minus b plus minus under the root b square minus 4 into a into c is minus 2, so it becomes plus, and 2 here divided by 2a 6. Okay, so 12 plus minus, this is 144 and this is 24. That will become 8, 6, 1, 164. So 164 would be, if I try to factorize it, 4. Okay, okay. So uh, 168 under the root is same as 4 times 42 under the root. So 4 comes out, it becomes 242. So it will become 2 under the root 42 divided by 6. Okay. Now if I divide everything by 2, top and bottom, it will be 6 plus minus under the root 42 over 3. Okay. So I have two answers, 6 plus 42 over 3 and 6 minus 42 over 3. Okay, you see, if I have 36, yeah, if I have 36 under root, it will be 6. But 42 under root is more than 6. So this quantity is more than 6. It means this whole thing is a negative number, right? Now, e to the power x cannot be negative, okay? It's always uh, above 0. If you see the sketch, it goes like this, and it becomes, when you go to negative infinity, then it is 0. So it is always above 0. So it cannot be negative. So we will not take this number. Okay. Now, why? Because y is e to the power x, right? So I can say this e to the power x. Okay. So from here, how do I find the value of x now? If I take log, natural log on both sides, it will become x equals natural log of 6 plus under the root 42 over 3. We cannot take natural log of a negative number. Okay. This is also. So if you do it using calculator, it comes out to be 1.426. Okay, I hope you understand everything over here. Now question number 2. Okay, this is interesting. Expand this in x. Ascending powers of x up to and including the term in x square. Okay, so we have 6 minus x into 1 minus 2x power minus 3 by 2. Okay, so when we expand it, 6 minus x will be as it is. Now, this time if I expand, remember what's the formula to if I have 1 plus x power n, that is 1 plus nx plus n into n minus 1 divided by 2 factorial into x squared and so on. Okay, so it will be again 1 plus nx. So n is minus 3 by 2 and x is minus 2x. Okay, plus n, which is minus 3 by 2, into n minus 1, it is minus 5 by 2, right? Divided by 2 factorial, I write 2 factorial like this, and x squared. So x squared will become 4x squared, right? I can write higher terms, but again, we have to go to maximum x squared, so I will not worry about the higher terms. Okay. Now, when I multiply these two, okay, let's simplify this whole thing a little bit more. So 6 minus x, 1, okay, minus minus will cancel, 2 will cancel with 2, it will become plus 3x. Okay. Here, minus will cancel with minus, 2 cancel with 4, and I have plus 15 by 2x squared. Okay. And then I will have more higher term, which I'm not interested in. Okay, when I multiply these two brackets, 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 3x is 18x. Similarly, minus x times 1 is minus x. Okay, now 6 times this, it will become 2, 3, and 3. This will be 45x squared. Okay, and when I multiply this x with this term, it will become minus plus minus and 3x squared. Okay, so of course, when I multiply this x with this term, it will become x cubed, but I'm not interested in writing that now. Okay, so this comes out to be 6 plus 18x minus 1x is 17x, and 45x squared minus 3x squared is plus 42x squared. Okay, and there are 4 more terms, but I'm not interested about so write only up to x squared. Okay, I hope it's clear. Everything and every step is clear. Okay, now B part state the set of values of x for which the expansion is valid. Yeah, this is very important. You see, I wrote this formula that 1 plus x power n is equal to this. This expression or this expression is valid only if absolute value of x is less than 1. Okay, so by that thing, our 2x absolute value should be less than 1. Okay, or in other words, absolute value of x should be less than half. What does it mean? That x should be strictly between half and minus half. Okay, so this is the answer for part B. Sorry. Okay, question number 3. On a Argand diagram, shade the region whose points represent complex number Z, which satisfy both the equation, this inequality. Okay, you see this thing, Z minus 3 iota, absolute value is less than 2. This represents an equation of circle, right? It says that all complex numbers whose who fulfill this condition. In fact, it's not a circle, it's a disk, I should say. Okay, so if I try to sketch it, my goodness, I'm not very good in sketching. Okay, so you see, 3i is here. 1, 2, this is 3i, right? So all the complex numbers whose distance from this point is less than or equal to 2. So it will be a circle of radius 2 and center at 3 iota. Okay, does it make sense or no? It says that distance z minus 3i absolute value means the distance of this complex number. So all complex numbers whose distance from 3 iota is less than or equal to 2. So includes all the points over here. Okay. Now the second condition is that r z minus, and I would say 1 plus 2 iota. Okay. This r is less than 3 pi by 4 and more than pi by 4. Okay, what does it mean? It means that from all the complex numbers whose angle from this point, what is this point? 1 plus 2z. So 1 plus 2z, this is 2z. Remember, this point is 2 and this is 1. So this point, right? Okay, from this point, all the complex numbers whose angle is between pi by 4 and 3 pi by 4. So pi by 4 is this one. I should make it a line like this at 45 degree, right? And 3 pi by 4 is 45 degree from the other side, so it will be something like this. It will pass through this point. Okay, so all the points in this region. Okay, now we were asked that shade the region whose points represent complex numbers z which satisfy both the condition, both inequalities. So all the complex numbers which satisfy both inequalities are the intersection of common points of these two things. Okay, I hope it's clear. Let me sketch it again if it is more clear. That I have this point 1, 2, 3. This is one point. And then 1 and 2, this is another point. So from here, I go 45 degree here and 45 degree here. Okay. And from this point, I will make a circle of radius 2. So that is the circle of radius 2. And the intersection of these two things, these two diagrams, are these, sorry, it includes this as well, yes. All these points. Okay, I hope it's clear. My apology for not good drawings. Okay, question number 4. Solve the equation. Okay, what is this? 3 cotangent x is cos x over sin x, right? Okay, minus 4 and cotangent 2x, it is cos 2x over sin 2x equals 3. Okay, so first thing I would do is remove this double angle thing, cos 2x and sin 2x. So this is 3 cos x over sin x minus 4, and cos 2x is cos square x minus sine square x, right? And sine 2x is 2 sine x into cos x, and this is equal to 3. Okay, remember this 2 can be cancelled with this 2. Okay, so if I add this fraction, I will have sine x into cos x. So this is 3 cos x, it should have sine x only. I will multiply with cos x here. Okay, now I have minus 2 and cos square x minus sine square x. And it should have sine x cos x underneath, so this is okay. Equals 3. Okay, I have just following every step with me. So this will become 3 cos square x minus, if I open this bracket, 2 cos square x, and minus minus plus 2 sine square x equals 3 sine x cos x. Okay, so 3 cos square x minus 2 cos square x will become cos square x. I will bring this on the left side, minus 3 sine x into cos x and plus 2 sine square x equals 0. Okay, so far so good. Okay, now what I will do, I will try to factorize this expression. You see, 2 times 1 is 2, and if I make factor 2 and 1 and both are negative, this will give me the right thing. Okay, you see, if I have cos square x and I split this part in two parts, like minus 2 sine x cos x and minus sine x cos x. These two together will become minus 3 sine x cos x, and plus 2 sine square x equals 0. Now from these first two terms, I can take cos x common outside. Inside will be cos x minus 2 sine x. Am I right? Similarly, from these two terms, I can take minus and sine x common outside. So it will become again cos x and minus minus plus and 2 sine x equals 0. No problem. So you can see that I can take this whole bracket cos x minus 2 sine x common from both terms, and inside will be cos x minus sine x equals 0. So I have two terms. One is cos x minus 2 sine x is 0. So from here cos x equals 2 sine x, and if I divide by sine x, it will become cos over sine. Okay, let's divide sine by cos x. Okay, that will become 1 equals 2 sine over cos is tangent x, or tangent x is equal to 1 by 2. And if you remember, uh, tangent x graph, it is like this. It is 90 and minus 90. So it goes something like this. Similarly, this is 180 and this is 270. So the next period comes from here. Okay, this is 180. So from 0 to 180, there's only one value for which sine x is 1 by 2. And that's somewhere here. And if I use calculator, this x comes out to be tangent inverse of half. And the tangent inverse of half is 26.56 degree. Okay. And the other part was um, cos x minus sine x equal 0. So sine x equals cos x. And if I divide by cos x everywhere, it will become tangent x equals 1. So this is easily x is equal to 45 degrees. Okay, so these are the two answers for this question. Okay, so let us stop over here. If you ever have any question, you can always ask me in the comment section. If you like these videos, if they are useful, then please subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.